Hi everyone, now I'm gonna do the Azure Lab of the 100 Days of Cloud series. Today is day 44 and the title is here Integrating Azure Event Hub with Virtual Machines. Okay, so probably we have to create a new Azure Event Hub and then we have to configure something within the virtual machines. I hope so to be like that. So let me click the start button and then let me go to appdrawer.com. Okay, so for Azure Lab, yeah, I think we're gonna have to wait around 2 minutes. Come on. It is still loading. Oh, now it's almost around 3 minutes. Okay, great. So, as usual, we're gonna read the given instruction from the top to down. Okay, but let me copy first. Um, okay, great. So let me paste right here. So here is the nautilus step obtains wants to integrate an Azure virtual machine with Azure Event Hubs for centralized log collection. Follow these steps to complete the task. Okay, so we have 4 steps. So the first step is we have to create Azure Event Hubs namespace. So create an Event Hub namespace with this specific name. Region is East US, and then pricing tier is standard. Okay, and then we're gonna have to make sure to enable auto-inflate. Okay, so let me copy this and let me find in the Google. So first of all, we need to get the resource group name. So is that group list. Okay, so we have to run this command to create the namespace for the Azure Event Hub. Okay, great. So here I need to replace the resource group name. So namespace name is nautilus-namespace. Okay, I will copy this resource group name and I will replace it right there. Okay, great. So location is US. Great. SKU type is standard. That's great. And enable auto-inflate is true. Okay. So here we need to give this argument a value. Maximum the raw poop unit is 20. Okay. So now it is ready to create the Azure Event Hub namespace. Mainly for it is for namespace. And then we're gonna have to create a Event Hub. So okay, I will create the event hub with this name. So I will find a new tab. Okay, how to create from terminal. I will find like this. So it is still running to create a namespace. Okay, so I have to run this command to create that Azure Event Hub. So event hub name is nautilus-hub, and then here I need to replace the resource group name. So correct resource group name is right here. So I will copy this. Okay, let me copy here for the resource group name. Okay, so now I will replace the resource group name, and namespace name is we already created. So namespace is right here, nautilus-namespace. Okay, now I will run this command to create the event hub. Okay, so we successfully created. So now it is time to verify the virtual machine configuration. So virtual machine is nautilus-vm. So is a VM list. Let me check that. Output TABLE. So we already have the nautilus-vm is existing with this same resource group name with the location of East US. So now we have to configure this nautilus virtual machine. So within the virtual machine, we have a Python script. Script name is send_logs.py that is already existing on the virtual machine under this specific directory. So this script is used to send logs to the event hub. So for example, like this, I will draw this diagram, and this is from the previous lab. So we have this is a virtual machine, okay, and this is a nautilus-vm. So within this virtual machine, we have this send logs.py under this specific directory, right? So let me copy and home Azure user. So that is home Azure user. Okay, so from this Azure nautilus virtual machine, we send the logs to the we send log to this event hub nautilus-hub. So this is a nautilus-hub. So let me change the color. Okay, great. So now we have to configure this send logs.py within this directory. So the script is used to send logs to the event hub. Make sure to execute this script multiple times. Okay, great. So now let me get the nautilus virtual machine IP address to enter into there. So let me get how to get the public IP address of nautilus virtual machine from CentOS terminal. Let me find like this. So I have to run wait, and this is in Azure. Okay, so I have to run this command to get the IP address. So resource group name is, I need to replace Azure resource group name. So resource group is here. I will copy this and I will replace right here, and then I will run this command. Okay, so I get this public IP address of the nautilus virtual machine. So let me try to enter to that virtual machine using SSH and Azure. So the full username is Azure, Azure user and add, and then we give paste the IP address. So I will say yes. Okay, now we are on the virtual machine. So let me check this directory ls-la and la. Sorry. Okay, great. So within this home Azure directory, we have the here send_loss.py. So let me read that file. Home Azure and send_loss.py. So when we read that, you know, here is the this is a variable, but we need to give the correct event head connection string. Here is the just a string. We need to give the actual value string. Okay, so event head name is correct, nautilus has. So we had to configure this string, event head connection string. So let me edit this. So let me go home directory and azureuser right here, and then let me try to edit that send_loss.py. So okay, so how to get this event head connection string? So I think I need to find in the Google again how to get that. Okay, I will copy this. How to get the event head connection string in Azure from terminal. Let me find like this. So we have to run this command. So okay, resource group name is we can get from here again. Okay, so replace it, and namespace name is nautilus, NAUTILUS nautilus namespace, right here. Namespace name is nautilus namespace. Okay, name SPAC namespace. So now I will run this command. So I will open the new terminal. Okay, to get the connection string. Oh, okay. Let me check the connection string. Okay, so I had to use this connection string value, and I will copy it and I will replace right here. So I will remove all of this. Okay. Okay, now I will replace the correct connection string value. Okay, now escape from this. Here everything is fine. This is a Python code. We don't need to fix that. Okay, escape and save it. So now let me run this Python file. So to run a Python file, we can use Python 3 and Python 3 and send_loss.py. Okay, here log entry first, send, and second, and 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so here it is clearly mentioned that after this configuration, we had to make ensure the logs are successfully sent to the event head. So by checking the event head metric in the Azure portal. So let me send one more time. Here we have to execute this Python script file multiple times. Let me try. Okay, one more time. I will try 4 times. Okay. Okay, so now let me check this event head matrix. So okay, let me copy this place and I will find a new tab. How to check event head metric? And event head name is nautilus hub in Azure from terminal. Let me find like this. So I think we had to run this command. So before we run, we need to know the subscription ID and we need to know the resource group. Okay, we already know the resource group name, right? So resource group name is right here. So I will replace right here. And then in Natalia namespace is this one is correct, but we had to make the small letter. And this is Natalia's. I think I had to remove this. Okay, Natalia namespace. How to get the subscription ID? So okay, how to get the SUB subscription ID in Azure from terminal? Let me find like this. So I need to run this command to get the account set or not from here. This now we are on the Azure Virtual Machine. We had to run from here to get the subscription ID. So I had to use this subscription ID. Okay, I need to replace right here. So I will remove this. So the reason why I run this command is to monitoring event hub metrics, right? The reason is, we already sent the logs to the Natalia's event hub. Now it is time to check this event hub. So now it is time to monitor the logs from event hub. Okay, so that's why I run this command. So now let me check that. So I will run on this terminal too. So here incoming message is 15 times here. So the outgoing message 0.0. Okay, so we successfully received the incoming logs from this Azure Virtual Machine, Natalia's Virtual Machine. So now I think we finished for this lab, and let me check it out and click confirm. Okay, so finally we successfully complete the challenge. So I would like to say you again, if I can do it, you can also do it too. So but when you approach that problem, you have to do step by step. So finally you will did it, right? So thanks for watching. I will catch you in the next coming video.